Athletes, let's talk flexibility and how to use the TrueStretch to enhance the flexibility of your body. Todd Coombs here, and in this video, I want to give you the beginner's guide on how to get started using the TrueStretch. Then apply that beginner's guide to the great game of golf. To get started using TrueStretch, we have to ask ourselves 3 questions. First question, we've already answered. We're talking golf. That's the physical activity that we're after. Question number 2, let's talk about the upper body in golf, in particular our spine, and what the flexibility requirements of the spine are throughout the golf swing. Number 3, we need to figure out what are the spine motions required within the golf swing. Let's get started there. We know within the golf swing, our spine has to go through an amount of flexion and extension. Has to go through side bend to the right, side bend to the left. Has to go through a rotation to the right and a rotation to the left. First thing we want to do is we want to start to gain a little bit of distraction out of our spine. So each vertebrae, we want to kind of get just a little bit more space in between that vertebrae to give our spine a chance to move in all those different directions. So the first thing we want to do is we want to distract our spine. Simple and easy. We take our hands, top of the TrueStretch, and we let gravity go to work. So we straighten the elbows and we just sink down into this stretch. Nice and easy, nice and slow. Good stretch through outer shoulders, coming right down to the abdominals. And now the spine is getting a little bit of distraction through that extension and flexion motion. We're going to hold here for 5 to 15 seconds. And then we're going to pull out of it. And we're going to move on to the next motions. Next one is our side bending to the right. We're going to hold this position in side bend. I'm going to take both hands and reach right over my right shoulder. And again, let gravity go to work. Setting my hips down. This time I'm getting a little more intentional stretch, coming down to my right shoulder, all the way down my rib cage and into my left hip. 5 to 15 seconds, take some deep breaths into this one. Feel the spine start to open up on our left side. Next, we want to pull out of this stretch. We're going to go into side bending to our left. Position my shoulders to the left, side bend, and then I'm going to grab the top of the TrueStretch, sink down into the stretch. This one we're doing a little more emphasis, a little more intentional stretch, coming down our right side, so right shoulder all the way down to the right hip. Let the spine start to distract on the right side. Take some couple of deep breaths, 5 to 15 seconds, then pull out of this stretch. The last 2 motions, we're going to rotate. Let's go rotation to our right. Left hand is going to come up about eye level. I'm going to grab this rung here. My right hand is going to go palm down on the rung above it. And then, again, gravity goes to work. We're going to sit down. My spine is rotating to my right. And I'm creating a distraction, creating a gap in each vertebrae, allowing more motion to come into my spine. 5 to 15 seconds, a couple deep breaths. Pull out of this one. And now, last one, I'm going to rotate to my left, position my shoulders in left rotation. Right hand is going to come about eye level, palm up, grab the rung. Left hand is going to go palm down, rung above it. And now, sitting down, my spine's rotated to my left. And now I'm creating a little bit of gap in between each vertebrae, allowing that motion to sink into my spine, getting ready to go swing that golf club. Pull out of this one. And once you get done that, you'll feel your shoulders, mid back, low back. Your spine is ready to move. Enjoy that sequence.